I mean, you can't lie that this is a gem.
Alexis Sunshine 83, it's always sunny here.
Today we are going to 5 different thrift stores in one day, which sounds exciting and fun, but at the same time exhausting and very overwhelming. I basically want to speed run every Savers in Orange County, starting at the Lakewood Savers and ending at the Yorba Linda Savers. There's obviously other thrift stores in the area, but Savers is just the easiest to film in, and I've yet to be kicked out of one, and I can't say the same thing about the other thrift stores, which totally respect, but that's why it's just easier to film a thrift with me in a Savers. And I just figured, why not do them all in one day? I'm again looking for the things on my thrift wish list, and usually when I film a thrift with me, I really take my time in every single section, which is why it takes me like 3 hours. And today I am going to still take my time in every section, but do it a little bit more focused on what I'm looking for and not dilly-dally as much as I usually do. I really don't know what to expect from this. I may end up finding the holy grail gems or finding nothing. So let's start out at the first location. As you saw, I went into the jackets. I ended up only grabbing one. I was really looking for the dream suede fringe jacket. I actually also went into the men's section. I didn't film it because there was nothing in there like super noteworthy, but the main section I want to start with is skirts. I'm really looking for like nice vintage 90s floral maxi skirts, and actually the skirt section is super organized, like the way that they've done it. So I'm gonna obviously try my best not to ruin the beauty that they have organized it, but it makes it super easy to then see the actual patterns. So we have this floral, not really what I'm looking for, lots and lots of plaid, which I'm not looking for, but it makes it nice because then it's like I can just look at the bottom and see, oh, it's a maxi or not a maxi. This skirt pattern is so pretty from Calslun. Not really obviously the pattern I'm looking for, so I'm gonna put it back, but just wanted to show it. If this was better quality, it's from Forever 21, and vintage Forever 21 can be really great quality, don't get me wrong, but this one is definitely not vintage and definitely not a nice quality. But I do like the floral and the overall vibe of it, just not perfect. I do have my unitard under what I'm wearing. I went super comfortable just to make it as easy as possible to be able to take off my clothes and try on stuff. Honestly, I feel by the end of this video, my makeup is gonna be smeared. My hair, I have a scrunchie to put my hair up because I just know after probably the 3rd thrift store, I'm gonna be just an absolute mess. This is cute. It's from the company Style & Co. It has potential, but the feeling of the material is kind of weird. It's like nylon-ish, so not my favorite. I think that is it, at least for my size here. Okay, skirts are done. Let's go to cardigans. Ooh, this sweater. It's not the navy color I'm looking for, but it's by St. John's Bay, 100% cotton. I'll have to try this one on. Maybe I should just go into the sweaters first, since I am mainly looking just for a navy one. Yeah, oh, is there a poncho? I see a poncho. This one seems kind of long. This Savers always has ponchos. Whoever's donating their ponchos, like, your collection is fabulous. I feel this is kind of an easy one to check off the list because I'm really just feeling the material. It's kind of cute. feeling the material, and if it's not that perfect vintage feel, then I'm moving on. Oh, this is another St. John's Bay. Has a little bit of a V-neck, which I don't love, so I'm gonna leave it, but really nice. Technically the navy I am looking for, but I feel like this is definitely polyester. Once it gets to like 50% polyester in a sweater, it feels like bathing suit material. Oh my goodness, stop it. This is so adorable. From White Stag. I feel this is too winter. And when it comes to sweaters and cardigans, I'm looking for more themed, funky, whimsy patterns, but not seasonal themed. And I feel this one's a little, it could be Valentine's Day, but again, that is still kind of themed. And with the snowflake, I feel it's way too themed. So I think I'm gonna leave it. For anyone that doesn't have a big seasonal cardigan funky sweater collection, this one is for you. Ralph Lauren, very colorful. Oh, this is a turtleneck in navy. The sleeves are way too long, and I don't really like a cuff sleeve. So close. You are probably shaking your head like, Alexa, stop being so picky, but no, I want to be picky. I want to be picky. It's almost perfect, but I want stuff that's as perfect as it could be. Wait, is this themed? I did not think I would find any like whimsical and funky cardigans. I really thought that would be something I would have to find on Depop. I'll try this on for sure. 100% wool, hand knitted in Scotland. I've been coming across these a lot more at the thrift store. I usually would have only found them at the Rose Bowl for lots of money, but I've been seeing them at the thrift store for $7.49. I moved to the rest of the cardigans. It's very fun, the lobster-ish clasp. Oh, it's got the cutest little pearl buttons on it. I love the trim of that. This is the color, but it has like the cardigan. It's a V-neck and I want it to be a crew neck. I know I'm a little delusional in thinking I can find the perfect mid-rise bootcut jeans that are long enough, but you know, a girl's got a dream. These are very like thin, quite stretchy. I can't tell what brand they are, but the waist potentially, I think these are high rise though. They're an 11-inch rise, which I would say a 10-inch rise on me is like a mid-rise. Or, I mean, I think for most people that would still be a high rise, but for me it's a mid-rise. Let's see this inseam. Okay, it's like 30.5 inches. It is a high rise though, which isn't what I'm looking for. I may give it a try on though. They do have a lot of jeans, and I don't know, with this being the start of the thrift with me, if I have the patience to go through all of these jeans. I'll just do a little skim. Oh my gosh, these are by Bubblegum. Look it. It's all glittery too. Good time. Oh, we have some beautiful rigid Lee black jeans. Can't no more straight leg mom jeans. Before I make my way into the other sections, I just wanted to take a look at the shoes. Even though I usually don't find anything, you still never know what could be there. Nothing on this side. This side doesn't look like anything either. Oh, are these the Demonia Shakers? No, I think they are the like knockoff version, but still cool. The idea of this top is so cute. Are you kidding me? And then I think, does this go on the inside? So then it's almost like you're wearing a top under it. I don't know if this is really me. I don't think it is. But it is just so cute. I like the idea of this one as well. Like the collar is super adorable. It's originally from Universal Thread, but I just don't feel I wear these types of collars as often. Also this, if it was like a darker red, but I don't love the puff sleeve, but very Very cute though. The last time I was at this thrift store, I had such amazing luck in the dresses, so I just want to see what they have today. I went to the tops. I only found a couple of things that were cute, but nothing that was really aligned with what I was looking for. Oh, this black dress is so cute. I think it's a slip. Because is it a slip? I don't know. I'll probably have to up the exposure so you can even properly see it. I mean, it is pretty see-through, but I at least have to try it on. I think I'm at a place where I'm ready to go through my cart, but first I want to go over to the home decor section and the art because they always have really good art here. Okay, I'm not seeing really anything that I'm looking for. Oh, that's really pretty. That's pretty. Like, this is cute. It's pretty lightweight. I feel that could be a nice addition to like a little gallery wall that I'm doing. Mini gallery. Honestly, it's just photos. Just a bunch of photos. There's no rhyme or reason. I think this one's a little bit too big for what I'm looking for, but I think that is so cute with the little bears. First thing I'm trying on is the first thing I put in my cart. It is this beautiful jacket. I mean, absolutely fantastic. It does say it's a large, but it definitely fits. Probably a junior large, more on small medium, just a little more fitted than what I would personally want. And I already own a jacket so similar to this, so this one I'm good to leave for someone else. I picked up this cardigan and I definitely would prefer it to be a little bit of a darker red. I just kind of want to try it on for funsies. Yeah, not really what I am looking for. It is quite long, which I actually do like. I just wish it was a little darker. This cardigan is originally from Zara and it is 74% acrylic, 16% polyamide, yeah, and then 10% wool. So little blend there. Oh, I just wish it was a crew neck. That's too much. It's too much chest for what I'm wanting with a cardigan. And I know it's out there. I know the dream crew neck chunky cardigan is out there. So I need to wait. I mean, you can't lie that this is a gem. This is kind of a holy grail secondhand gem. Not really. It's tough because I like it, but I do wish it was maybe a different color, maybe a darker color. I just don't know how much wear this white I would get, even though it's so adorable. Look at literally the little flowers, and it is a little more fitted as well than what I would want, and so almost perfect, but I think I am good to leave it. But what a find. This sweater is a surprise. I mean, obviously I put it in my cart because I liked it, but I really was unsure about this color. It's this muted blue. I do, of course, wish it was the dark navy I was looking for, and that's why I am kind of leaning on a 50-50 if I'm going to take it or not, because it isn't exactly what I'm looking for, but it is so comfortable. I'm just not sure about this color on me, so this one's a maybe. I picked up this top to try on because I thought the color was interesting. It could be a nice basic. Don't love the v-neck, of course. Why did I even pick it up when all I do is complain about v-necks? So yeah, I'm gonna leave it, but I did really like the color. On someone different, I'm gonna bump up the exposure because I don't think you can fully see it on camera. On someone different, I think this top would be so cute. I love the velvet. I love the red of the velvet. I just don't think I actually would wear it very often, so I'm gonna leave it. I switched over to my phone because I feel my camera wasn't showing this one super well, but so cute. Love this detail. It is very short. I mean, it is a slip. Oh wait, is it? Oh, okay. I mean, that's better. My butt's here. It's better. Pretty sure it's pajamas. Definitely, again, see the vision, but I think it's too risky of a piece, so I'm gonna leave it. I measured the inseam of these jeans, but not the waist, and it's it's a tight fit. So these ones are a no. These ones are fine, like they fit fine. I mean, they're a little loose in the waist, so I feel like after a day they just would not fit. And I feel like the length is almost there, but yeah, a no. Another one where I got the inseam correct but did not measure the waist, so these ones are also a no. The next location I'm gonna go to is Huntington Beach, so I will see you once I get there. I don't think I've ever thrifted something from the Savers location. Maybe once, maybe like a year ago. I remember filming a Black Friday thrift with me, and I think I came here and maybe like bought a sweater or something. But usually when I've gone to this particular location, I am looking at the home decor section because they have a lot of cute knickknacks and wall art, which nothing was really what I was exactly looking for. So I ended up heading to the jacket section. I am trying to be quite picky with jackets since I own so many amazing ones, but I am looking for a suede fringe brown jacket, and I did find this suede jacket that was beautiful but just didn't have the fringe that I'm wanting, so I ended up leaving it. Also, this blue leather jacket reminds me of this one I saw of Bella Hadid wearing one. Very fun, very cool. I then went into the skirts but wasn't finding anything in the like good quality I'm wanting. There was a lot of ultra fast fashion thin polyester skirts, or they were plaid, or just like not the length I was looking for. I did have a blast in the scarf section. I don't know, it was honestly amazing. There were a lot that I was considering, but either they were not the right shades of colors I'm looking for in a scarf, or were just a little too itchy, so I didn't buy any scarves at this location. Now, this gorgeous purple dress was everything. Paper tag, so it was vintage, just not my size. This top I felt could have potential, but it was $250 on my decision, so I ended up leaving it. This piece, if it had been a cardigan versus a top, literally would have been the whimsy goth frilly cardigan of my dreams. I was very tempted by this sweater, but it was too themed around winter, so I ended up leaving it. And the only thing I actually tried on at this thrift store was this green top, and once I had it on, I just didn't love it. I ended up leaving empty-handed. There were actually some real gems in there. It's a thrift store where you do have to dig and really take your time, but when the like good stuff pops out, it's like, oh my gosh, this is so unique, so cool. Just the pieces that then I would have bought were in my size, which is totally okay. So next location, to Fountain Valley. It is so busy at this thrift store. I've never been here when it's been this busy. Again, it is a Saturday, so I totally get it. But even the last two, they weren't that busy. I have found this. I am gonna put it back. I just wanted to put it in my cart to actually show when I finally whipped out my camera. And it's just this little heart cardigan. It does go all the way up, and then it has a little collar, which is so cute. It's kind of itchy, so that's why I'm gonna leave it. But look at the little hearts. So cute. I already went to the jackets, didn't see anything. I am switching between my main camera and my phone because, of course, I forgot my second battery. I always bring my second battery, even when I'm just going to one thrift store, yet the day I'm going to 5, I forget it. So yeah, that's why some of the footage will be kind of all over the place. Hey, this video is chaotic and fun and all over the place, so yeah. I'm gonna go over to the skirts to see what they have. I'm gonna take any video on my phone just because there's a lot of people over there and some kids, so I don't want their parents to think I'm filming them, so I'd rather just have my phone looking at the skirts. Similar to the last thrift store, there were no skirts that were popping out at me. Definitely some cool and interesting textures and patterns, but again, not the dark floral skirts that is on my thrift wish list. I did see this skirt and I was really tempted. I can't remember why I didn't try it on because it is kind of an amazing color palette. It's like dark, but then also still floral. Maybe it wasn't the right size. This top, I just thought it was interesting and cool. I don't know if I was getting a little too delirious at this point where you kind of have the thrift store goggles, or I guess like rose colored glasses, where everything starts looking cute or everything starts looking ugly. It's like one or the other, and that's when you end up buying stuff that only looked good at the thrift store. I didn't end up buying that. This dress I thought was amazing. The armpits had kind of like a weird hardness to them. It definitely, with a wash, it would have been fine, but I wasn't overly obsessed with it enough to take it home and take the gamble of washing it and hope that some of the imperfections that it had would come out in the wash. I only had 3 things in my cart that I was trying to decide if I was gonna buy or not, and I guess when I was trying this one on, I forgot to turn on my microphone, so I'm just gonna do a little voiceover. It was really cute. It had potential, but it was kind of that same thing where I was like, is it the thrift store that is making it cute, or is it actually cute? And because I don't wear this color very often, I felt it was a little too risky to take that chance, especially because there were a lot of holes. I'm hoping you'll be able to actually properly see this dress, but I like the idea of it. Like, the top of it is really cute. The actual dress though, basically under this part, is too tight. I actually also thought it was the same length as that, and it's longer, which I don't like. I thought maybe I could just cut it, but I feel it's still too tight. So as cute as it is, I think I will leave it. This dress was such a witchy dream, and with the proper layering, I think it could have been amazing, but it was not the right size. It was a little bit too loose than what I wanted for it. It was completely sheer, which actually wouldn't have been a big deal, I think, with the feeling of the dress. Just even like a black unitard would have been fine under it, but then a lot of seams were undone. There were a lot of tears. There were just a lot of imperfections that I just felt I didn't love it enough to fix. There were so many pieces I was so close to buying, but just like the voice in my head was like, you're not 100%, just leave it, it's okay. That's kind of why I wanted to do like multiple thrift stores. That way it's more about like the thrifting adventure versus what I actually end up buying. Now on to our 4th thrift store. It is now 1 p.m. or a little over 1 p.m. and I started this at 10 a.m. Definitely feeling a little tired, a little overwhelmed, but still going strong. The Laguna Savers is similar to the Huntington one, where they usually have an amazing home decor selection and wall art. Probably half of the art on my walls is from this Savers, and they had cute stuff for sure, just nothing I loved enough to buy. So I didn't end up getting anything from the home decor and went over to the skirt section, which I don't know what was going on, but I was knocking out at the skirt section. There was definitely, you know, cute stuff. I was probably being very picky with what I'm looking for, but I just really wasn't obsessed with anything. This blue sweater was exactly the dark blue sweater I am looking for, but it was just one size too big, so I ended up leaving it. I thought the idea of this cardigan was cute, like the buttons and just the silhouette, but it was a tad too thick for my preference. Onto the try on of my cart. Okay, first up, I know, a little wacky, but I don't know, I just needed to try it on because it looked so fun. I thought this top could have potential in the fit, but the pattern was just okay. This zip-up vest really was that funky, graphic, not holiday themed cardigan style I'm looking for, but I just really wanted something that was a long sleeve and a button-up instead of a zip-up. I know, throw your tomatoes at me because it was beautiful and I did indeed leave it. Lastly, this gorgeous suede red jacket was everything. I already owned something similar, so I did leave it, but I just had to try it on. Another almost perfect items, but just like 1 or 2 things just were not, just annoyed me or wasn't exactly what I wanted. That zip-up vest I was so close to getting, but like I said, if it was a proper cardigan, like long sleeve, I 100% would have bought it. But just it being a vest, I just didn't know if I would get as much wear out of it. Those types of vests I wear, but I wouldn't say I wear as much as I would a cardigan. And I always see literally that exact one on Depop as a long sleeve cardigan. So I know if I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish I would have bought it because of the pattern, I can find it on Depop easily. The last Savers is about 40 minutes away. So I'm gonna stop to use the bathroom somewhere and also get some caffeine because I am hitting a wall and I need some energy to be able to hit the last spot, especially because I do have high hopes I've had high hopes for all the Savers, but specifically the Yorba Linda one because I went to it 2 weeks ago and I found so much cute stuff. Some of the things I did end up buying, but a lot of things I left there. I don't think that stuff will still be there, but I just felt they were having some good stuff in there. It is really busy. I should have known. Again, it's Saturday. Also, I'm here at 3:15, which I've never been, I think, to the thrift store, like getting there at 3. Usually I'm there right when it opens and then I leave by like 1 p.m. So I'm sure that's also part of it, where people that would usually have stuff to do in the mornings are able to come now. Okay, actually this is kind of cute. I wish it was in a small because I think the V is going to be a little bit too deep for me, but I don't know. I love the little lace on it. I went into the skirts, didn't really find anything. Went into dresses, didn't really find anything. No brown suede fringe jackets. Now I'm just kind of going through the tops and seeing what they have. I did find one poncho, funny enough. I definitely need to try it on. It's kind of like, I'm not sure. I kind of just put it in my cart to try on just for fun. But yeah, we're just continuing on. Definitely feeling better after 3 shots of espresso. Ooh, from J. Crew. This is nice. I already kind of have a lot of sweaters really similar to this. It is very heavy. It would definitely keep you warm. It's not itchy. I think it has to be like 100% cotton. It is that Dream Rory sweater. This is probably the best one I've seen that isn't wool. Huh. Amazing. See, even at 3 p.m. you can find amazing stuff still at the thrift store. It's not real suede, but technically brown fake suede fringe jacket. Just, you know, not exactly what I'm looking for. I'm gonna do my best going through my cart, but like I said, it's quite busy, so I'll probably have to move around. First up is this jacket. I'm not gonna buy it, but it was in just the top. Somebody had put their go backs there. And I mean, this is such a cool brown leather bomber. This is the poncho I mentioned. It's from Rave. And it is really cool. I'm gonna take it to the mirror because I can't fully decide. I think it is outside my comfort zone, but it is so fun. I feel it could give 90s. So this one's a maybe. I didn't put this one on my wish list, but I am looking for an off-the-shoulder top. Not necessarily this one. Like, this one is not the perfect one, so I'm gonna leave it, but maybe a black. Honestly, if this was black, I probably would be tempted. Especially because it doesn't feel like it would move around, which is my biggest annoyance with off the shoulder, is that you're just like constantly moving it around. So an off the shoulder that fits perfect and is more in the color palette that I'm wanting. This is another one I need to take over to the mirror, because right now, and even when I picked it up, I was like, oh, I'm probably not gonna get it, but I just want to try it on for fun. But now I'm like, wait, is it cute? I feel a lot of granny square sweaters have been done so dirty by fast fashion brands that it almost feels a little like 2020 micro trendy. But this one, I don't know if it's vintage, but it's not from at least like the main fast fashion brands, and so it actually feels like good quality and not Shein quality. And also the colors are muted, so I feel it doesn't feel as, again, 2020 micro trend. I do have a granny square style cardigan that I love so much, and that one is a little bit brighter. That one is vintage though, and so this one would be just a more muted, but I'm just trying to envision what I would wear it with. Honestly, under some overalls could be a cute look. I have some decisions to make. Even though I was hopeful, I was like, oh, I'm probably not gonna find anything, but now I'm like, wait, actually this is kind of a tough decision. So I will check back in with you after I possibly check out, or maybe I won't check out because I won't get anything, but maybe I will check out with something and buy something. You'll have to wait literally just a second to find out. As I was walking to check out, I saw this poncho. Oh my gosh, I'm literally so tempted, but it's like really outside of my comfort zone, but also very much inside all of my like pins that I pin, the outfits I pin on Pinterest. This is very much giving that. I'm trying to figure out, like, am I gonna wear it? But also it's so cool. Like, you're kidding me. I also found this one as well. This one's obviously a lot different, and this one's probably a no. This one, I'm like, wait. I did end up purchasing, actually, when I was trying on them in front of the mirror, a really kind family was going through the pants right next to the mirror, and this probably like 10-year-old kid was like, you have to buy one of these things. They were like, it's so cute. And then the entire family was like, yeah, you have to buy it. So I was influenced by a 10-year-old. Yeah, honestly, they had great taste. It is an amazing item. I am very sad to report I did not get that beautiful purple poncho when I took it off. Like, I was pretty set that I was gonna buy it. When I took it off, it was just shedding all over my unitard. And then when I was even like putting it back down, like there was just like fluff coming off of it. So alas, it was not meant to be. I would love to find something similar in a cardigan, a shawl. Like, oh my goodness, those colors, the blend, every just funkiness of it, coolest thing ever. I just wish it didn't shed as bad as it did. But oh my gosh, this was my full thrifting day. Thank you for coming along. I am way too exhausted to film the haul portion, so I will see you tomorrow with everything I got and the try on of it all. I'm feeling really good. I didn't necessarily get exactly what was on my thrift wish list, but the items I got I feel are very aligned with where my style is, what I'm loving, what I'm liking, and I'm really excited about them. So I will see you in a sec with the try on haul portion. As much fun as it was to thrift for a full day, I am never gonna go to 5 thrift stores in one day ever again. I feel 2 thrift stores in one day, that's my limit. That's my max. I think altogether I ended up thrifting for like 6 hours straight, obviously taking into account drive time, but by the end of it, I was delirious. But I had such a great time trying on so many amazing pieces from different thrift stores. I only ended up purchasing things from the last thrift store that I went to, which I'm quite surprised because, again, I was very delirious and I was like, what's cute, what's not cute? But I must have been having a moment of clarity because the pieces I did thrift, I am so excited about. Like I mentioned, they're very in line with my style, and I'm just really excited. I'm gonna go straight to the poncho I did end up buying. This one is originally from Rave. It was $9.49. I'm not sure if it's vintage. It does have a paper tag, and it does look, you know, early 2000s
vibe. I love the colors of the stripes. It feels very spring, kind of perfect as we are transitioning from winter fashion into spring fashion. It's quite lightweight. It's not itchy. The material is 55% acrylic and 45% cotton, and it just feels really nice. A lot of ponchos I've tried are very itchy, they're very heavy. I have another poncho and it is quite heavy, which is great for when it's quite cold, but I have been wanting to implement a poncho which is more wearable and not as, yeah, just like chunky and heavy and feels just a little bit more casual, and this checks every single box. It is the perfect poncho to be a gateway into me wearing more ponchos. I feel ponchos, because they are kind of an unnecessary item in a way, like depending on the material and the fit, they may keep you warm, but compared to a sweater, like they feel a little unnecessary. So I've been waiting for the perfect one that I would go out of my way to actually wear. And again, the ones that I've tried in the past have just been too itchy, and I've been like, I don't even want to put this on. I just like don't care for any of the ponchos to actually wear them. Whereas this one, yeah, I am gonna make it a point to wear this very often. The length of it is also perfect, because that's another thing. Then ponchos are too long, then they're too short. Like, a poncho is one of the hardest things, depending on your preferences, to get right for you to wear, then you will actually wear it. Maybe I'm just talking about myself because I'm picky. I then also got this sweater, originally from Carolyn Taylor. It was $7.99. This one is made out of 55% Rami and 45% cotton, which is my favorite blend of fabric, specifically in like vintage 90s, early 2000 pieces. It just is such a beautiful blend that is very comfortable. It's a material blend that I know I'm gonna wear. It's not gonna shed. It's not gonna be itchy. It's gonna be amazing for those days where it's not super hot, but it's also not super cold, where I feel I can wear a proper full-on sweater, but I still need some sort of layering piece. And this one is gonna be that, because there is so many holes, yet it still is gonna add at least a little bit of warmth. And then lastly, I got a scarf, which was on my thrift wish list to get skinny scarves or just scarves. And this one isn't obviously like a super skinny scarf, but it's not as like thick as like a proper winter scarf. And I really loved the blend of the colors and the pattern. It is from what it feels like, a chenille material, so very soft, not itchy, which is very important. I think chenille in a scarf is also a great material because the way that it reflects with the light. I know for a lot of people, they don't like chenille in a sweater because to them it makes it feel like it's cheap. I honestly think it still looks fun. It kind of reminds me of velvet, but especially in a scarf, like the way that the light is going to reflect on it, it kind of brings out all of the tones, even the darker tones. And again, it's just very soft. It was $9.99, which I did feel a little pricey just for a scarf, but it is in amazing condition and did again check all the boxes that I have been wanting for a scarf. So I felt okay to end up grabbing it. Alrighty, thank you all so much for watching. I'm sure this video is gonna be so long. I keep trying to make my videos like 15 minutes long, and then they end up being like 45 minutes long. But this one I feel makes more sense with me, and I also know that you all say that you love long videos, and I love long videos. A thrift with me that's like over 30 minutes long, yes, please give that to me. So I'm not gonna apologize for it, but this one I do feel needed to be long because I did go to 5 thrift stores in one day. So that validates the length of this video. Let me know in the comments down below if there's anything that I tried or showed that I didn't end up getting that you wish I had gotten. I'm sure I am gonna get comments of people saying, oh, you should have gotten that, you should have gotten that. And maybe I will regret it as I am looking back over the footage, but that's okay. In the moment, it was too 50-50. It was like a maybe, and again, I'm really trying to go for like 100% yes, I want to thrift this, I want to buy it, and I feel I did do that with these 3 pieces. If you like thrifting and secondhand fashion, then make sure to subscribe right down below and hit that little bell to be notified every time I make a new video. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, which is alexsunshine83. I will see you all in my next video. Bye!